Hello, hello, and welcome, winners. Yes, let me fix this a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. I'm sorry it's so dark. I'm going to get the ring light and all that. But anyway, I'll just start and we'll just get to the message. That's more important. And the lighting in here, I like soft lighting. It's pretty relaxing and calming for me. So maybe it's something you could try out. Might get used to it. I think my setup is a little bit different from a lot of other people. I mean, I've got the equipment. I've got the I've got all the equipment and I've got all the cameras and stuff, but in the long run I just ended up using my phone because it has a good speaker and it's got a pretty good picture. So, you know, that works okay for me. And let me, before I get into things, thank you all so much for watching this video. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tonight, but I am manifesting. So I'm speaking something into existence. So I'm thanking all of the thousands and millions of people who are going to see this video. Yes, 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 yes. And let me kind of refresh what's going on. This show is a LinkedIn by night win with attraction marketing for empowerment entrepreneurs. Let me get my exclamation point because it's win. So I'm going to write an exclamation. It's a little wiggly, but that's how that goes. And so, as you know, I have been again kicked off of LinkedIn, and they say it for a precaution, as a precaution, they have restricted my account. So I have no access to my articles, to my live streams, to well, everything is been, I believe, downloaded onto YouTube. I think I've got them all, but I don't have access to any of my contacts. Uh, to this one friend I chat with from time to time, and I I used to use LinkedIn to put, you know, opportunity ads to recruit people to work with me. So I'm not able to do that. So I decided that to move away from LinkedIn, but I'm not keeping, I'm changing. I have, I'm linked space in by night because I'm LinkedIn to me. So I'm not LinkedIn, I'm linked in by night. All right. So this is LinkedIn by night. We still have a similar sounding, but very different show. Yes, I am moving on from LinkedIn because of not, oh, no, I'm not going to use the negation words, because I would like to be in a consistent platform. I would like to continue to communicate with my audience without interruption. That is a really interesting exercise to do, is to say, to find positive words to describe adverse or negative ideas. And that goes to show how difficult it is to change your way of thinking. For example, um, I am going to Bangkok next Tuesday, and I bought a one-way ticket because the tickets were so expensive to go to Vietnam. So I said, "Oh, I'll just go to another Asian country, and then I'll just buy a ticket to Vietnam for less than $100." And I d and so I guess I'm going to come back from Vietnam. I started looking at the tickets, they're expensive, but that's okay. I'm just not going to worry about that stuff because I'm gonna talk a little bit later after I give you the thought of the day of how I'm going to be making money when I'm over there anyway. So again, welcome winners to Win with Attraction Marketing for Empowerment Entrepreneurs. I always give the longest titles. I mean, like, look at my book, My Agile Accountability Dissertation Writing Success Guide and Project Planner. Are you guys seeing a pattern? I like long names, obviously, but I gotta say what I'm gonna say. Now, on to the thought of the day, and this is by William James. A great many people think they are thinking when they are merely repeating their prejudices. That's something to think about. And in the United States, it seems like there's a lot of that going around. People just are rebottling what they said before. It would be so nice to see people, and this is something I'm really trying to do, is to like actually your perception. Change your perception. Take someone that you have uh I'm trying to think of a positive way of saying this. Someone that is your least favorite person, like your least favorite political politician, political politician, your least favorite politician, and try to think of something you could say positively. Say it without using the word not or don't or anything like that or never or you try to choose a person and say something. Find some part of their character that has something. This person has a strong personality and no fear. This person is wise. They've been in politics for 47 years. They understand Congress or they understand the Constitution. They must, because we focus so much on, and I, it's really been a challenge. It's really been a challenge because I was very taken back when Biden said, if you don't know who you're going to vote for, you ain't black." I was very taken back. It was something that was majorly overstepping, I thought, and was showing very little, if any, respect to a group of people who've had a lot of stuff coming at them over the years. But, and I would often be like, uh, but now I'm going to say he's been in politics for a very long time. Therefore, he must have some wisdom and has seen a lot of things, and be it could be a good idea to listen, at least listen to what the people have to say, and then make your decision. But if we could just start really trying to look at the bright side of everything, everything. It's easy, but we make it hard, right? And so now on to my trip is I have been feeling quite anxious today because I just realized I just have a couple more days. And every time I look at my little kiddies, oh, I'm like gonna miss them so much because they're always coming and there's just little lovies. But you have to grow, and I'm building my business. And one thing about my business that I do love is that I can take it with me anywhere. And so my plan is when I get to Bangkok, I'm going to do um, some recruiting. I work online, so I'm going to do recruiting. I'm going to use WhatsApp, and I'm going to use different channels of communication. And what I plan on doing is earning some money. So that's what I've got to do because right now I'm kind of I need to reboot, and I've been rebooting, and I kind of took things and put it on hold, and it's time to move on. And so now I want to talk a little bit about freedom, financial and time freedom of having your own business. And I am a kind of a person who really likes to do what I like to do when I like to do it. I can get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and go someplace. I mean, not so much in Oregon, but when I travel and I could, you know, Michael and we went to that night market. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was like Grand Central Station. Everybody, it was a whole nother world. And so I like that. I like that. I see a lot of people, my friends who are working, and even my own sister is afraid to open her mouth. They say, well, you can't say this and you can't do that because the jobs, they're going to go look at your Facebook. That's really unethical, and it even might be bordering on illegal too. But those employers, they're going to look at your Facebook page. They're going to well, of course, they'll go to your LinkedIn, which is the professional page. If you have an account that's not locked, of course. Um, but they're afraid they won't speak. A lot of my friends, they don't have any social media, which probably isn't, which probably is, I should say, a good thing. Why am I going to make a positive statement negative? Oh my goodness. So that's what I'm talking about is being free. And that's a way to change your way of thinking too, is to be free. Become your own, run, your own business on your own terms. People are not taught to become entrepreneurs. We're taught to be worker bees, but that's not the only option. And one thing that I'm observing as a person, well, I lost my job. I lost my career in 2001 in research. So believe it or not, I've never, I had, that was, okay, I'm trying to be positive. That was the last paycheck I ever saw in 2001 when I lost my whole career. And that pushes you to, you have to find some way of moving forward. And so the becoming an entrepreneur. And to this date, I haven't made, to this date, I've made a limited amount of money because my mindset, it's my mindset that I have that fear of having too much and accepting and deserving. And that's something I'm working on, that I deserve. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, but I could be doing so much better. Just like I say, I know that eventually I'm going to have thousands of views. I have to think that way. You see, I even have some trepidation saying that, but I have to release it. I have to release it. And so you're coming on my journey with me. Indeed. So, yes, that's how it's going to go. So, moving forward with this trip. Oh man, I'm just going to breathe from the diaphragm and just keep it going, keep it moving, keep it moving. You'll see me over there when I get there. So, I'm going to be vlogging. But yes, I'm over there. Not only, I'm actually not even going over there for fun. I'm going over there also to interview with a couple of universities. So yeah, there's that too. All right. Well, I am going to check out now and do some breathing exercises so I could kind of relax, calm down, and get ready for my trip. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for showing up. See you later.